It is the 187th meeting of the EEPC Commission. And the first thing on the agenda is the approval of the minutes.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I second.
Okay, the minutes of the meeting May 22nd, 2014 are approved by the commission unanimously. The next
We should have a
vote.
All those in
Aye.
favor?
All in
say
favor.
aye.
All those opposed?
Okay. The next piece on the agenda is an audit report for the Brooklyn Community Boards. I would entertain a motion to have those resolutions approved.
Okay, I can read them. There were 4 community boards where no monitoring was required. There were also 4 community boards that, well, no, those were the 4 community boards where no monitoring was required, but also the Richmond County District Attorney's Office, who we read at the last meeting, and we said that we were going to be mailing that preliminary determination. We actually found that they did not have any corrective actions, so I'm presenting that agency today as one of the resolutions. So, okay, you guys.
Okay, I still need a motion to approve. Somebody.
I
By
make
reading
a
it.
motion to approve. the-
Yeah, but you've got to read the numbers into the record, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, resolution number 2014/485C-12. Resolution number 2014/484C-13. Resolution number 2014/481C-14. Resolution number 2014/905C-15. And resolution number 2014/482C-16.
I need a second.
And I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolutions are approved as submitted. The next piece on the agenda is the discrimination complaint and investigation procedure audits. And does someone wish to report on those?
Yes. 2 agencies received corrective action so far, Department of Finance and the Board of Standards and Appeals. Those preliminary determinations will be mailed this week. The Board of Standards and Appeals is actually being checked. And the audits that are in progress are Community Boards number 13 and 17, the Department of Probation, the Human Resources Administration, the Administration for Children's Services, the Department of Mental Health and Mental Hygiene, the Taxi and Limousine Commission, the Department of Youth and Community Development, the Manhattan Borough President's Office, the Office of Emergency Management, the Department of Buildings, and the Small Business Services, and the City Clerk. All of those agencies are in progress and should probably be completed within the next 2 meetings, I would say.
Sharice, what's your number of audits at this point in time? Are you halfway through them or?
So far, we have 16 resolutions, but we also, now that we're doing the resolutions at the final determination stage, we mail the preliminary before the commission votes on the document. So by the end of, I would say, August, the next 2 meetings, we should have, I think there's about 30 agencies out so far. And then we'll be ready to start some new agencies.
So that's 38, certainly more than what you've done in that period of time in the prior years. You're ahead of where you.
No, we're about on schedule, I would say. Because I think for the last 2 years, we've been around that amount.
Did you
By
say
this
3?
time.
Did you say 3 or 38?
3-0.
3-0.
Oh, okay.
But by the end of the year, we should be able to do more than that because we'll add some once we're complete, once these audits are complete.
Okay. Anything else that you want to say about audits?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. Compliance monitoring.
Okay, so there are, the agencies that are currently being monitored are the Department of Sanitation, the Office of the Mayor, Department of Homeless Services,
FISA.
FISA, and New York City City Council. So there are no issues. Everything is proceeding as normal. They are submitting their monthly compliance monitoring reports to address each of their respective corrective actions.
Okay, my favorite old business, update on the project, the audit management software procurement.
Actually, we have something good to report this.
Really?
No,
You're hiding it from me.
so the RFP period is completed, and we have one
There was one bid.
bid,
was
and
the
it was
original.
The same person.
They originally, right.
Good.
So we're reviewing the bid, and Judy called yesterday to find out what the next steps are.
So we can begin where we were stalled before.
Right,
Yes.
but the good thing is, this should be complete soon.
I'm not gonna even
I can't
ask you
put
what
it-
soon means.
Yeah, I can't put it.
I do
I
not
can't
wanna
put a
know what
timeline
soon
soon.
means. I'm not gonna deal with it. This is very good news, and I'm just gonna take the good news, and I don't wanna hear anything bad again about it.
Okay, but nothing, so far, nothing bad has happened.
Good. So
In
there's
terms of
nothing on
new
the-
business,
Yeah.
in terms of new business, we sent the letter that the commission voted to send last meeting to Deputy Mayor Shores about the reporting arrangements for the EO officer. Just reiterating that the EO officers should report to the head of the agency as a model of a good EEO program. And I guess we'll.
You've not gotten a
proceed.
response yet.
No, we sent it
A week ago.
last week.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, the response, I would guess, would be one, either you'll get a written response, or you'll get a copy of what he has sent out, which is all you're really asking him to do. You just need to know that it's happening.
Right. New hires. I just want to say that we have a new college aide. We also have 2 new EEO analysts. One started this week, and the other one is starting next week or sometime in the near future, because based on whenever that person gets processed with BCAS. So I'm gonna pull the new people into, you wanna go?
Great, will you be up then at your full complement? What do
We
you
have
want?
one other position that we were recruiting for, and we found out that we actually have to hire from a list, so we have to.
Hi,
do
Ilona,
sort
would
of
you please come
process.
to the conference room?
So we
Yeah,
requested him
thanks.
to do it, that we have to go through some sort of system where we can hire from the list. I think it's NICAPS or
NICAPS.
NICAPS or, so anyway, where our agency is getting approved for, right, to be, I guess, a member of whatever.
Is
that
this the
group is that has
IT?
access to that program.
It's an IT, or what's the title that requires you to be on that?
Research assistant?
Research assistant, okay, so there's an open list, civil service list.
Right.
Yes.
So you have to be able to have access to the program to get to the list. Got it?
Right.
Okay. So that'll happen in a month or so.
Yeah, Ilona.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Ilona.
Hi.
I just wanted to introduce you to the commission members. This is our new analyst. She comes from the law department.
Hi.
Elaine Reese,
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Arbor Rice.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Kamala.
Hi, pleasure.
Is Khadijah out there also?
She is. You want me to call her?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome, Ilana.
Thank you.
Just the thing you sent the email about last night.
Right.
Yes.
She's It's just gonna require some training at
Well, you're always gonna have to train.
first. Right.
Sorry, let me guess. That's right, I just had a training moment.
Yes.
Yes, they all require training.
The good thing is that now we have these new like audit tools that we sort of use we sort of came up with a training curriculum, if you will. So, and then we also got approval for home beats and for Cornell training.
Good, so that
For
you're gonna
3
do
new
this.
employees.
That would be lovely,
Yes.
lovely.
So,
Very good. You know, if you don't talk loudly, they can't hear you, so it's another.
oh, I've had good experiences with them.
With being heard on camera.
Oh, we can,
That's all right, it's okay. This is now a public meeting, so whispering is not part of a public meeting. And signaling's not part of a public meeting.
Hi, Kadisha.
Hi.
Kadisha is our college aide.
Hi there.
Hi,
She's-
nice to meet you.
Nice to
How
meet
long
you.
have you been with us?
Since April 21st.
Really, that long?
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
I go to John Jay, and my major is political science.
Terrific.
Thanks.
What do you have, do you know what you'd like to do?
I would like to work with public policy, like possibly be a policy analyst, especially for like.
The AEPC.
Sharice, I don't think you're supposed to put words in her mouth. You're supposed to have her answer the questions independently.
Something related to law, so it's similar to the UPC.
Yeah, and Kadisha you were at the Department of Health before you came
Yeah, at Oath and then the Department of Health.
here. Right, at Old
Yeah.
Grove, right. But she's been doing a tremendous amount with helping us kind of transform from a paper to electronic filing system. So, she's doing really good, but I'm gonna get her into a little bit of sitting in on the audit meetings so that she can become more familiar with what we do. So we're happy to have you both.
Welcome.
It was nice meeting you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
So if there's nothing else.
No, but I want to go back to
Mhm.
the question. So your approved head count is what?
8.
And you
Still.
are up to 7 now?
Right. And with the list hire, it would be 8.
With the list hire would be 8, and your new needs request is how much? 2 heads?
No, I have at least 4
So you would-
positions that I'm developing
Okay.
for
And
the
so-
new needs request.
Okay, and we'll see what happens with the new needs request. Just for historical perspective, this agency started out with 12, is that correct?
No. We started out with 8. Well, no.
No.
No, no,
Actually,
no, no,
we
no, no.
started out with a lot less.
Right, I think like something like 4.
Right.
But there was.
At the
a time
beginning,
on-
with Abe? is
At
it-
the very, very beginning.
Okay, and what was it at its maximum?
The maximum was 12.
That's a number there, that's the number I remember.
But that wasn't the full, you guys wanted, is what my impression was, that even at 12, that wasn't, Abe wanted a few more people, right? Is that am I misunderstanding?
Yes, I think I can't put an ideal number on it. I think it's more about the type of employee
Mhm.
Right.
rather than the number.
Yeah,
At the point when we had 12 people, we still weren't sort of meeting our mandate. So I think at the time he wanted more people.
right.
But I'm not sure how long we had 12 people for. Was it a year?
I don't know, but it was not.
A very
long time.
brief time.
And
A very
probably
brief
close to years.
And you're absolutely right, it's not head count. I'm just trying to do it based on, if you looked at it from OMB's perspective, what was your head count, what is your head count? We talked earlier about the new needs request, but we finally have made our mandate, and we still need people to do the other things that are within the charter.
Right, so we haven't met our mandate.
Well, we've met our mandate as an audit function. We have not met our mandate as
In
a
terms
training and teaching function, and
Okay.
even an analytical function. Because what you know is when you audit what is, you haven't yet figured out how to get to what should be,
Mhm.
which I think is the other part of it here.
That's it.
And it's the finding the right skill set to help help others get to what should be.
Right, and to use the information in the audits to then recognize trends and do further research and try to correct the issues that I guess are pervasive, for lack of another.
And inhibiting progress.
Right. So I think that's where we want to be ultimately.
I have a strange suggestion under new business. Is there any way, because we've been talking about doing a program, to tie into the fact that it is the 50th year anniversary of the Civil Rights Bill? I mean, indeed, that's a piece of what enables us to do what we're doing, that 50 years ago it was signed in, and that it deals not only with race but also with sex. So it's just an interesting, whether there's some way to tie in to the anniversary and to deal with it in terms of what you want to present and how you want to present it.
You mean in terms of a public hearing or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah. Yep. Because a piece of what we are about and we can show is the progress. Not enough yet, but there certainly has been progress in the last 50 years, and progress even among the people we're talking about, which are city employees. Anyway, it's just a
Okay.
thought. And I will admit it came to me because I saw All the Way, which gets written as a play because of the civil rights movement and the anniversary and the role that Johnson played with it, more than anything else, I suspect. The entire first act deals with it. But anyway, it's certainly an issue that we could tie into. All right, any other
Okay.
new business? I will entertain a motion for
I
adjournment.
would like to make a motion to adjourn.
A second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.